to the show, es los pimientos. Muy caliente on the instrumental. There's no signs of a deep crescendo. Steady climbing up at a real fast tempo. Phantasmal, cash shadows. Paranormal and more cryptid tales. Soy un chili pepper, pero no pequeño. Give you goosebumps, spooky stories that we share. So kick your feet up, relax, enjoy the next episode, brought to you from your hosts Sergio and Robbie. This passion not a hobby. No, nobody's gonna stop me. Socks got it on lock, imitators try to copy. Keep up, we moving top speed. Conspiracies guaranteed to make your heart pound. Checking out, it's your homie Danny Dtown. Stay spicy, y'all.
Welcome back, Chili Peppers, to Los Pimientos Fantasma. I'm your host, Robbie, and I'm here with my beautiful, now fiancee,
Yes.
Mia.
What's up, y'all? I'm finally, I'm basically I've been, but like it's official now. I'm finally ringed up. I'm ringed up. He proposed, and I said yes.
So yesterday, I planned a whole entire day for Mia.
Oh, also it was also our 1 year yesterday too.
Yes.
Yeah. So originally I thought we were just gonna go out to celebrate our 1 year anniversary, but he had other plans.
Yeah, I planned the whole thing.
Yeah, he
You
did.
didn't know.
I didn't know anything.
I planned it with Jen this whole time.
Yeah, Jen's my best friend, by the way. Shout out to Jen. Love you, girl.
So we went to the Tower of America, and we went up there. Honestly, it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't. He was scared. You were afraid of heights.
Mm-hmm.
But I was there holding his hand because I'm a good wife like that. Or fiance, sorry. We're not there yet. But basically we are, you know. But I was holding his hand. It was really nice up there. The air though was like the air was airing.
Uh-huh.
It was like I had worn my short dress and the dress was just blowing. But thankfully I wear shorts because I'm smart like that. Because I don't need anybody seeing my coochie, so you know, because I'm a fiance now.
It was really nice, and I could actually breathe up there.
Yeah, it was so nice. Oh, I remember, like when we were going down the elevator, my ears had like all this pressure.
Yeah.
And it was like, what the heck? And then when we finally went like all the way down, my ears like cleared a little bit, and I was like, honestly, I wouldn't mind being up in the sky if I could breathe and hear better like that.
And we watched several movies at the 4D theater thing.
Oh yeah, we watched. Oh my god, yeah. So the 4D theater, bro, it was absolutely crazy. You watched the Angry Birds, and they literally like whenever like they like blow mocos or anything like that, it sprays water at us. And then like there'd be like scenes where like there's bees or something, and they stab you in the back with the chairs.
That shit hurt.
That did like
It hit me right there in the shoulder blade.
Yeah, it hit me like all in my like lower back area, and I was dying. And what else? Oh yeah, and the chairs moved too. Obviously, I was like, dang, that's cool, but like it was also painful. I don't think I would do it again.
Another thing we accomplished in our life, or you accomplished in your life, kinda. You went to your first concert.
Oh yeah, I did. It's not a kinda. I did accomplish. It was a goal in my list. It wasn't like it wasn't really like a concert that I was expecting to go to, but I'm glad I went because you introduced me to them, and I did like some of their songs, and they did play some songs that I liked. It was really fun. I got drenched with Faygo. I got a bottle, and I saw some girl get hit in the head with a Faygo bottle. So that was fun.
That's the best part about it.
Best part about it. And I got the tour shirt for this year, and I got a Yum Yum Bedlam album shirt. I listened to the album. I kind of like it, but it's okay. But the artwork for it is my favorite.
It's, in my opinion, it's too much mumble rap.
Yeah, and I don't like mumble rap either. I can't stand it. Because like the girl rap that I listen to, like Megan, Nicki, who else, Lotto, you know, I don't know, I listen to a couple others. Like they're not mumble, they're like,
I know, they really get to it.
Megan especially, like she's my top number one, and Doja too. But Nicki recently though, oh my god, bro, she's been wildin'. It's crazy. I'm like, girl, you're like, I'm kind of like embarrassed now. Like, girl, I'm one of your fans. Like, why are you acting this way, bro? Like, what happened to you?
There's one thing to beef about your like music and stuff like that. There's another thing you don't beef about, and that's other people's children.
Yes, and even I saw a video where in an interview, she said her full name. She's like, I do not talk. One thing about me is I do not talk about other people's kids, girl. And I was like,
She basically called the other kids slow.
yeah, I was like, I saw the tweets on, I think it was Instagram or some, not Instagram, TikTok, and I was like, this girl, bro, it's okay. Being a barb is like, it's starting. It's hard for me. I can't defend you anymore, Nikki. I can't. I'm fighting for my life over here, but I don't think I can fight anymore. It's because I like Cardi B too. Like her music is just giving, and she's been. But that her new album is pretty good too. I like 2 songs on there, and I'm just like, girl, either you drop an album or you just don't say anything at all. Like, how are you gonna come out and be resurrected after so many years and then straight up start beef again for like no reason? Like, you're just a hater at that point.
Yeah.
And you're not like, I thought she was a girl's girl. Apparently she's not. So, there's that. Okay. Sorry. I had to go off a little bit.
What else have we done? Well, the main reason why we didn't record last time was because my bank account got hacked and I lost $11,000.
Yeah, $11,000.
And
Fucking broke bitches.
what had happened was my bank, or someone that acted like my bank, called me, and I believed it. And I should have really known that they weren't my bank because they left me on hold from literally where we work all the way to my house.
Damn. No, because when they had called you, it really was. I should have known too, because the caller ID had just a random number. Because usually you would have.
Yeah,
bank.
would say my bank.
And I was like, bro. And they even convinced me too. I was like, shit. Yeah, that's crazy.
So I lost that, and it took me, I think it was like a week straight until we got paid again. Well, I did get paid again.
But you got the money back before you got paid. You got some of it back, not all of it.
I didn't get all of it back because a third party, what did I say?
The dark web?
The dark web company took it from me, and they couldn't get it back from them.
It's crazy, bro. Like, how you, like, bro, I understand you're broke and shit, but, like, you can just fucking get a job or something. Like, the fuck you gotta take people's hard-working money that they work for. Like, what the fuck?
Well, it literally is their job to do that.
Oh, yeah.
And then
They get
whatever they get from people, they get half of that.
Oh, yeah.
But then when something like that and I report it, they don't get any of that shit.
Period.
Because all that money goes back to me.
Yeah. A lot of it did. Well, not a lot, but some of it did.
But I was very upset because it was on my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had planned a lot of stuff for me for her birthday.
We didn't do any of that, which is sad, but we still had fun though, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Honestly, I was kind of depressed on my birthday a little bit. It was just, but not because of that though. It was because of something else.
Yeah, we had a birthday. What was it? Lunch.
A birthday lunch for both of us because his birthday is like a day before mine, right?
Yeah.
A day before mine.
And then I entered Mothman into a cosplay contest and I won second place.
Yes, you did amazing too.
I should have got first place.
You should have, but
just because that clown had a horn doesn't mean anything.
No, it's because his mask. His mask was like.
Yeah, but he didn't make that. He bought that mask.
Oh, well then, yeah. What the hell?
I made it.
That kid that had that big freaking that other cosplay, that he made it.
Oh,
he should have won at least like second or first place too.
Yeah, he made that out of foam.
Because you could tell that was good. And that clown kid, the one third place, I was like, bro, really?
Yeah. You can tell that he literally like bought that at Spirit.
Yeah, like what the heck? I get that you're a kid and all, but like there's other people that's work harder, that's putting in time and effort to make their costumes, and you just like discard them or not, like
You don't acknowledge them.
Exactly. There you go. Sorry.
That's basically it. Oh, one more thing. For a lot of people know that me, Jackie, and Mia all work together. So does Rachel. I recently got a promotion.
He's making more money than me now.
I'm making a little bit more. It's like
So,
50 cents more, but that's fine.
yeah. That's good.
But I am now I'm a stalker. Like I stalk the shelves and stuff like that.
You call it a water spider.
And I clean up the warehouse and stuff and make it look nice.
Yeah. Oh, and I got to test out the new lines in our warehouse too. I hate them. They suck. I work it's too much. And hopefully I don't have to do it when we go back to work, but who knows?
Other than that, that's basically everything that's happened with us recently.
Oh, and also I turned 21, even though I don't know if y'all knew that. I don't know if y'all knew my age or not, but yeah, I'm 21 now. I'm not doing anything crazy though, so y'all don't.
We already tried drinking and stuff, and we don't like it.
Yeah, no, it hurts my stomach. It burns my stomach, so I'm not doing that anymore.
I also don't smoke cigarettes or vapes or anything, so.
I don't do any of that either anymore. Well, I never smoke cigarettes, but I don't vape anymore. I only did it because it was trendy.
Because you thought you were a cool kid?
Yeah, and also because I was stressed a little bit. But I'm not stressed and I don't really care.
But other than that, let's get into the news.
Let's get into it.
So breaking news, Chili Peppers. Jackie always says something out of pocket. Okay, so I have a few things that are really stupid.
Oh my gosh. There you go.
So first thing, a person in California has tested positive for the plague.
Oh, what the fuck? The plague?
The plague.
Is that still around?
Apparently, but they died, so.
So is it gone now?
Yeah, it's gone now, I guess.
That's crazy. It better be shit. I feel bad for that person, though, because...
As you were speaking about celebrities, this one's very sad. About Lil Nas X. I don't know. I sent you that video.
Oh my god, yeah, that is very sad, though.
Lil Nas X has been charged with 4 felony counts, 3 counts of battery with injury on a police officer, 1 count of resisting an executive officer. Los Angeles Police District Attorney Office tells ET his bail was set at $75,000.
Damn.
He probably paid it off.
Yeah, he could. Obviously, he could.
The rapper, whose real name is Montero Lamar Hill, was arrested Friday after he was found walking down Ventura Boulevard in his underwear and allegedly assaulted a police officer. Outside the courthouse, Lil Nas X's father, Robert Starford, urged everyone to keep him in your prayers and assured his fans that he's going to get the help that he needs. That's very sad.
It is, though, because, like, I remember, like, in his peak career, he was doing really good, you know, but I guess, you know, things like that happen, you know. A lot of celebrities go through, like, you know, mental illness, or maybe they just, you know, something happens and their downfall starts happening and it sucks.
On a lighter note, a fire department rescues a 40-year-old man stuck inside the playground tube slide in Florida.
Oh my god. Why was he...
I don't know.
What the heck?
Maybe he was playing with his kids. You don't know.
Okay, I hope so.
This one, I have a joke about it.
Okay.
It's really bad.
Oh my gosh, let's go. Just go.
Grammy-winning songwriter Brett James, known for his hit "Jesus Take the Wheel," died in a North Carolina plane crash near an elementary school earlier today, along with 2 other passengers. Well, it wasn't today, but It was, I think, last week. But
Oh, so it was recently then. I thought it was like a long time ago.
it was last week.
Oh, so it was
But
recent.
safe to say that Jesus did not, in fact, have the wheel.
No,
let
he
him
did
think.
not. What? He said, "You're on your own on this one, sir."
Teacher arrested for using poop spray in school for weeks. Cost campus more than $50K in repairs. The odor reportedly triggered health issues among students and staff, including headaches, nausea, and dizziness,
What the?
and resulting in nearly $55,000 in inspection and air conditioning repair costs for the district.
Why was she using poop spray?
As a man, but I don't know.
What the heck? What is wrong with these people? I guess their mother took too much Tylenol.
Yeah, breaking news. Apparently, Donald Trump thinks that if your mother took Tylenol while she was pregnant with you, you are now have autism or mentally retarded.
That's why you have
autism.
Yeah. And oh my god, this dude.
Okay, I know you're not from here, but that's close to Uvalde. Pearsall.
Oh, I never been in Pearsall.
Okay. Pearsall ISD employee fired under investigation for alleged inappropriate communication with students.
What the fuck? Are these fucking teachers and all like they can't find somebody their own age?
I don't think so.
Are they fucking lonely? Obviously, you need to stay fucking single for the rest of your life. Bro.
Okay, one more, and I'll keep the rest for later. This one's kind of sad. A missing 12-year-old boy with autism whose body was discovered in a New Orleans canal following a nearly 2-week-long search died from blunt force due to an alligator and drowning,
What the
police said.
Oh my god.
Here's his picture. Oh, sweet little boy.
Oh my god, that is sad.
The thing says that he had, I guess he got out of like the yard he was playing in or something, or somebody wasn't watching him, and he went missing for 2 weeks.
So that's the parents or whoever, obviously, because why would you not be watching your child, especially if they are special needs like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, oh, I just can't. Like, how can do you not think?
So like, he was missing for 2 weeks straight, and then after the second week of him missing, then they started looking for him.
Okay, so that's kind of suspicious though, because like...
And then that's when they found him in, like the canal, the ditch or whatever. Yeah. And, they found his body and he had like blunt force trauma to his head. Like
somebody hit him?
Yeah, but it was an alligator.
An alligator? Like, what did he, like, how?
Like, I don't know, like he either rolled him or...
Oh, yeah.
Or he chomped down on his head or something. Yeah.
Well, if they did that, then the autopsy would see like bites or like... Yeah. Like indentions.
That's what they said. It was an alligator because there were bites. Okay. That's it for the news.
That one's kind of very... Do y'all have a paranormal story, a weird encounter, or an experience with spiritual warfare that you'd like to share? We're looking for your personal accounts of the strange and the supernatural. Your story could be anything from a ghostly sighting in your home to an inexplicable event that can have that can't be rationalized. If you do have any of that, send them to this email at lospicosospimentos1@gmail.com. Yes. Thank y'all.
That is lospicosopimentos1@gmail.com. Okay. So with that being said, I do have a listener story, which Mia is going to read because Jackie is not here right now. So this is a listener story that I've had for a good while, but I never really had a segment like this yet. Whenever it was me and Josiah. So that being said, here is a listener story.
A listener story. The main story she loved to tell was about when she and her 4 brothers were left all by themselves. She started by saying they woke up at 9 a.m. and since her grandma and grandpa were off to work, they got up and started doing their chores. But around like 3 in the afternoon, they started hearing footsteps all around the apartment. They just thought it was the neighbors, so they went about their day. But around like 5, things took a turn for the worse. Her uncles were older than her, so they left her to babysit the youngest brother. While she was babysitting him, she started hearing footsteps around the house, and things started falling. She put her uncle down for a nap, but something dragged him off the bed. Then whatever it was started pulling her hair. When she tried to take a nap with him, things started grabbing them and throwing things around. It got so bad that she had to go downstairs to her aunt's apartment. Damn, that's crazy.
Oh. That's crazy.
Yeah, that entity was wanting to square up with her.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy. That's really crazy.
So with that, I would say that, and it either was like something, like you said, wanted to square up, or like something that just messed with them, or it could be like a what do they call them?
Mm-hmm.
Like a residual haunting type thing.
I don't know.
Like it happens constantly.
Oh, like they're in like a... Okay, yeah. Okay.
Kind of like yours, the bike man
Oh my god, yeah, but that didn't happen. That just happened one time, though.
that you know of.
What do you mean that I know of? For me, it happened
Yeah.
one time. Like, that was the only time I think I've ever seen a ghost. Or a spirit, whoever it was.
To you, you've only seen that one time, but to other people, it could happen all the time. You know what a residual haunting is, though?
No, I don't.
So residual haunting is like, let's say like, like if someone was murdered in that house and they were struggling, like they, so say they shot him or they stabbed him or whatever, and they were struggling throughout the house and they were knocking things over, and or like forcefully trying to get out of the house and stuff. A residual haunting is if something like tragic happened there. It would happen all the time at the exact same time that it happened.
It's like they're trapped in time, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I've not seen it, but like, I watched a show where there was like an episode where these people were in the house, and it was like that. Like, it was like this guy and girl were fighting, whatever, and all that. And then this man came out with a shotgun and shot his family, and it would reset again, and they were stuck in that like loophole. Not like kind of like a loophole, right?
It's kind of
not a loophole.
It's like Amityville Horror.
Yeah, there you go. It was like stuck in time. They were like.
They also had the other one, the Poltergeist.
Yeah.
That's another good one.
Yeah, but so maybe that bike man was a residual haunting.
Yeah. Or maybe he was just trying to come say hi to you.
No, because we made eye contact though. He turned around and I turned around and
he went ding ding.
No, and then I turned back and that's it after I saw him. And the thing is though, when I was walking with my mom, and she didn't say anything or see it. I don't think.
It's crazy.
Yeah. That's a story for another time.
We've told that story many times.
We have?
I think you've told it already.
I don't think I have.
On your first time on this episode.
No, I didn't.
On the episode.
Probably. Y'all comment down below to see if I did, because I don't remember.
So we'll go into what you said you want to do. I'll do one thing, she'll do another thing, and then I have several things.
Yeah, I only have one thing for this because it was last minute.
My bad.
Just kidding. No, I was watching a podcast and stuff, so I got inspiration.
So, us being, like I told Jackie, Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 210, me and Jackie are technically Pitbull.
Yeah,
because recently, and I'll say it right now. Recently we made it all the way to Palestine.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Pop off, y'all. Hashtag thank y'all Palestine for listening, and every other country that's been listening.
So we made it to Bangladesh. Lithuania, Romania, Serbia, and Palestine. So with that being said, I like to read a little bit of every country.
As you should, because without them, y'all wouldn't have a podcast.
Exactly.
So
this is shout out to South Africa.
we love you, South Africa.
Some folklore. I only have one.
Folklore.
So this is called the Groot slang.
Okay.
It is the big snake.
The big snake?
Yeah.
Like, how big are we talking about here?
Like legendary.
Legendary?
Yeah, like huge.
Oh, like not like
Kind
the
of like
snake
anaconda.
that wraps around the world?
Yeah. It's a legendary cryptid said to live in Richardsville in the far northwest of the country. The creature is a mix between an elephant and a python.
What the fuck? How? Okay.
With varying depictions as to what part of the animal resembles what. It is usually depicted with an elephant's head and the body of a snake.
Okay. The head of an elephant and the body of
a snake.
That's so weird in my mind.
Crazy.
Because the head of an elephant is so big and the body of a snake is just like so like thin.
It's long.
Long. It's like, okay.
The legend states that when the gods were young, they created a creature that was too cunning and powerful. And after making many of these creatures, they realized their mistake and split them each in two, thus creating snakes and elephants.
Oh.
However, one of these Groot slangs escaped and now lives in a cave or a hole deep in Richardsville, where it lures elephants to their death. Which is pretty cool because if they were basically like playing God, they were trying to create elephants or snakes. So maybe they took like the trunk off and made a snake.
Oh yeah, they took it like how Eve or Adam was born with Eve, one of her ribs, and created Adam.
One of them was just trolling and was like, you know what, I'm gonna put these two together, and then it ran away.
Oh shit. No, why is it just elephants though? Like they just lure elephants to their death? Why can't they lure snakes into their death? It's so weird.
I don't know.
It's so sad though. But I just can't get over like the freaking visual I have in my head of it.
I'm gonna read one more. It's one of my favorite ones.
Okay.
It's Russian folklore.
Okay, period.
It's called the Baba Yaga.
Oh my gosh, I heard of that one before, but
yeah, I love the Baba Yaga.
Y'all say that 5 times.
One of the most famous figures in Russian folklore, Baba Yaga, is a fearsome witch who lives in a hut that stands on chicken legs. She represents wisdom, transformation, and the unpredictable nature of fate. Heroes must approach her with cunning and respect to gain her help.
Okay, period. I like that one. The good one. It's a very good one.
Okay, your turn.
Okay. Okay, y'all. So I got you. I got y'all a case. You know, because I love y'all so much. I decided to go in a little. It wasn't even like on. It was not even. It was just a coincidence that I was just, watching it. And now we're here doing a podcast. So I'm glad that I did the thing, watched it, and did some research that I did. So here I have a case for y'all. Okay. So picture this. It's early October 2024, and Istanbul, and 2 young women, both just 19 years old, are about to become the center of one of the most shocking murder cases Turkey's seen in years. Their names are... Okay, I might be slandering their names a tiny bit because I do not know the Turkish language, so bear with me. The names are Iqbal Uzner, I think, and Asnir Halim, both smart, kind girls with their whole lives ahead of them. And the guy at the center of it all, another 19-year-old, Semeh Selik. Now, Semeh didn't have a criminal record or anything like that, but later people found out he had a long history of mental problems. I mean, a long history, to the point where, like, the parents didn't care or they were too scared to do anything because he was just that, like, mentally ill. So he's been treated in psychiatric hospitals 5 times that year and had gone missing twice, and even tried to end his own life once. Still, no one imagined what was coming. On October 4th, everything unraveled. That morning, Samir invited Asnir, who was either his girlfriend or someone he'd been dating, over to his house. Nothing seemed off at first, but something in him snapped. When she was inside, he attacked her. It was brutal, violent, and so disturbing that even police officers saw the scene later were shaken. After killing her, Samir didn't even try to run right away. He told someone nearby what he'd done, then left the house. And that's when he went after his second victim, Iqbal Uznir. Now, Samir had reportedly been obsessed with Iqbal for a while. He'd been messaging her, following her around, and sounds like she had rejected him, trying to distance herself. That didn't stop him. I mean, it didn't. I think he had been stalking her for like 5 years. You know, it was crazy. He met her that same afternoon near the Enkapi city walls, these massive old Byzantine walls that had stretched across Istanbul. Again, I'm sorry if I am butchering these names. What happened next is straight up horrifying. He attacked her, killed her, and then dismembered her body. He threw her head off the wall and left the rest of her body nearby.
The fuck?
Yeah, like he had thrown her head. Okay, so
He's making a trick shot.
no, shut up. So he had thrown her. He cut off her head, then he threw it, and I don't know. The parents had been in that area, I guess, and then the head had been thrown like a couple feet right in front of the mom.
Oh.
And so like I saw a video on TikTok, I think it was, and it didn't show the head right away. It had blurred it out.
Mm-hmm.
But she saw it and she was just crying and crying. It was crazy. But after the murder, Samir killed himself jumping from the walls. Some reports say he used a rope, others say he just jumped. Either way, when police arrived, they found 3 bodies: Samir, Iqbal's, and not long after Asnir's. When investigators searched Samir's room, they found something chilling. Drawings he'd sketched out, body parts, blood, violent scenes, almost like he'd been planning or fantasizing about doing something like this. And also, a good known fact about that is that you can find literally all the pictures on, like, you search it up, you can find the pictures on Google Pictures or like Safari, Chrome. You can find the pictures on there, like to the point where he was on the building in the little like area.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can see the picture that he drew. Oh my god, the picture he drew was crazy. So the picture that one of the pictures that they had found, or that was this, like, it was like a body, but it was all like indifferent. So the head was between like I think the torso was against the thighs, and the head was between the thighs, and like and the arms, I think, was like where the head should be. It was all crazy,
So he had her like all.
No, that was a drawing that he had made. That was a drawing.
Oh.
Yeah. Because.
But he didn't position her body that way.
No, because in the picture that I had seen, he's against the ledge, and there's a rope attached from him to her body parts, and he had kind of like stacked them. He had sliced them up because he used to be a butcher. That was his job. He was a butcher, but then he quit his job, and he had sliced up her body parts and stacked them, in a way, one on top of the other, so you could see like the legs and the arms, and there was a rope attached to it. So I think I don't know if he was trying to kill himself, but I think he was trying to like suspend himself a little bit, like the body parts, because he was like very twisted and demented, obviously. Mm-hmm. And this girl, he had been stalking her and like obsessed with her, and he even sent like I'm not gonna go by this honestly because it doesn't really say anything. But like he had been stalking her and like, you know, all of that for like 5 years. And I think he had stopped for a good minute because he had ended up getting a girlfriend, the one that he ended up killing.
Oh.
But I guess it still wasn't enough and he wanted her. I don't know. But yeah. The way he lured her out, the way he lured Ichabod out of the house was by saying, if you don't come here, I'm going to kill all your family.
What the heck?
Yeah, so she went over there, and that's how he lured her over there. And then he did what he did to her. So when he fell down, he wanted, honestly, when he fell, he wanted to fall to the ground and then have her body parts fall on top of him.
Mm.
Yeah, so I think that's
What the
what he
hell?
had in mind.
That didn't work out that way.
No, it didn't. Okay. And then the story exploded across Turkey. People were horrified, angry, and heartbroken. It wasn't just about one disturbing guy. It was about the murderers represented. In Turkey, femicide, men killing women, often girlfriends or exes, has been a growing crisis. And for many people, this case was a breaking point. Women's rights groups and activists filled the streets, protesting, demanding better protection, asking why someone with such a clear history of mental instability and violent behavior was never stopped. And honestly, like, like, even when they had interviewed him, the parents are like, yeah, he had disturbing, like, pictures on the wall, or even his butcher knives, he had kept them in his room. Like, he had them in his room, displayed in his room. And if somebody even like came close to touching them or near his room, like he would get angry or angsty or anxious, you know? And it's just like he was hospitalized and stuff like that, but just like they could have done a little bit more just to prevent this, you know? There were vigils for Ichabod and Asnir held right near the walls where it happened. People brought flowers, candles, signs. It became a symbol of everything wrong with how women's safety is handled. And then there was a political angle. Turkey had withdrawn from the Istanbul Convention, which was meant to protect women from gender-based violence. So this case reopened that entire debate. In the end, the murders of Ichabod, Uznir and Asnir Hali became more than just a tragedy. They turned into a national wake-up call about mental health, stalking, and how society keeps failing women who need protection. Yeah, so this case was crazy. I think it was very brutal, you know, and honestly, I feel like a lot of some things could have prevented, but honestly, I don't think. Because either way, he was, like, determined and he set his mind on doing what he did. You know, because even he killed his own girlfriend. You know, and he was supposed to, like, stop stalking her after that. Stop stalking Ichabod after that. So it was very, very chilling. And I think before he had sent her a video, I think he had sent her, Ichabod, a video saying, I was gonna kill you, and I was going to, like, before he said, I was gonna kill you, and he described what he was gonna do to her, but he's like, I decided not to anymore because now I have a girlfriend and all that. He literally, you can also watch that, I think, you can watch the video, I think, either on TikTok or, I forgot where else, but it's on the internet floating around.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, he was telling her, like, I was gonna kill you, I was gonna do this and that, but I'm not going to anymore because I have a girlfriend now, blah blah blah. And it was crazy. He was sitting in front of the camera wearing all black, and his hand mannerisms were like, you know how you like talking like when you're like doing like a meeting or in a business, how they this or that, or like your hands are like this. That's how he was talking. You know, and it's just weird to me because it's like, I don't know. It's just crazy, you know, like I'm pretty sure there's been a lot of other women who have experienced this. You know, it's just some of their stories haven't gone out, and it's just crazy how nowadays it's just, you know, anyway. that's the case.
Okay, so I found this. I like to ask Gemini, which Mia says is my second
Yeah,
girlfriend,
he's cheating on me.
which is dumb. But like I tell Mia, do you know who the death row granny is?
No, I don't.
Exactly. So this is why I talk to Gemini. So sometimes I like to ask Gemini like the months that we're in. So we're in October now. So I asked Gemini, is there any serial killers that were born in the month of October?
Mm-hmm.
And this one was. She's called the Death Row Granny.
Oh my gosh.
Name's Velma Barfield.
Barfield, that's an interesting name.
Yeah, Barfield.
Barfield.
She was an American serial killer who has poisoned people, earning her the morbid nickname Death Row Granny.
Damn.
She was basically like your mom would watch over.
Oh, like a caregiver, right?
Caregiver, yeah. She would be a caregiver, and then that's how she
Yeah.
got her patients and killed them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She wasn't some dramatic slasher. She used arsenic to kill her victims. She often worked as a caretaker and killed people, including her own mother,
Oh my god.
to cover up the fact that she was stealing money to fuel a serious prescription drug addiction. She was also suspected in the deaths of her two husbands. She was convicted for the murder of her boyfriend, Stuart Taylor, after his suspicious death led to an autopsy that uncovered the poisoning. So he died at the age of 35, I believe, and he just died abruptly, and so his family did an autopsy and they found arsenic in his bloodstream.
Damn. Well, that wasn't like the was that the one where she, like, was he the one where, how am I trying to say this? Was he the reason why she got caught, or it was after the second husband?
This is the second husband.
Oh, okay.
Barfield was executed in North Carolina on November 2nd, 1984. This made her the first woman to be executed in the U.S. since 1962.
Damn.
And the first ever to be put to death by lethal injection. Before her execution, she gained attention for becoming a devout, born-again Christian while on death row.
What the girl, what?
She's the first woman ever to be executed by lethal injection.
Honestly, it was kind of ironic since she was killing all her patients.
Exactly, by lethal injection.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, girl, karma, see how karma works.
Okay, so I know some of y'all are like really big, like the cases and stuff.
Oh, true crime.
True crime. There we go. It'll fucking come to my head. If y'all know, recently a serial killer was brought into the light again. He goes by Ed Gein.
Oh my god.
So we were watching Ed Gein on Netflix, and
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy.
It is super crazy. Oh my god.
A lot of what I already knew about him. He was not one of my favorite serial killers that I wanted to talk about, but going into like watching this documentary and stuff is pretty crazy.
It is very crazy.
And it takes the cake for Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh my god, like I didn't know anything about this killer, like nothing. I didn't even know he existed, but like it's crazy and twisted and like, oh my god.
It was even making you feel uncomfortable.
It was very uncomfortable, like watching it and just like, oh my god.
So we were watching it yesterday, and in the midst of watching that show, he stumbles upon a comic book.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called The Bitch of Buchwald.
Mm-hmm.
So I looked it up, and it's a real case, and she's pretty crazy. So he basically got a lot of inspiration from that woman.
Yeah, a lot. Oh my god.
So her name is in German, so if I butcher it, I'm sorry. Her name's Ilse Koch. Ilse Koch, I guess. There's two L's.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She was a German war criminal who became notorious for her cruelty at the Buchenwald concentration camp during World War II. where her husband, Karl Otto Kosch, was the commandant. Her nicknames are pretty crazy. She was widely known as the Witch of Buchwald or the Bitch of Buchwald due to her sadistic reputation. She committed a lot of
Atrocities.
atrocities. She was accused of various sadistic acts, including assaulting inmates. The most sensational, though disputed, allegations was that she ordered prisoners with interesting tattoos to be killed so that artifacts like lampshades, book covers, and gloves could be made from their skin.
And that's where he got a lot of his inspiration.
Uh-huh.
I mean, most of all of his inspiration.
She was arrested after the war and tried multiple times. She was convicted by a U.S. military court in 1947 and sentenced to life imprisonment. Though the sentence was later reduced, she was subsequently rearrested and tried by a West German court, which again sentenced her to life in prison.
Honestly, she got the death penalty.
Well, she went out the bitch way. She committed suicide by hanging herself in a cell in Haute prison in West Germany in 1967.
Also, she couldn't inflict pain, but she couldn't take it herself.
Exactly.
What the fuck?
So then that brings us to our boy, Eddie.
Not our boy. I do not condone him.
I need a Gein shirt now.
No, you do not. That's one. I draw the line. I know I should have drawn the line a lot, like a couple shirts earlier, but I wasn't there. But Gein is an absolute no-no.
I'm gonna get a shirt of him like in the skin suit and he's holding up his lampshade.
No, oh my god, absolutely not. I will burn that shirt. I put holy water on it.
But you light up my life.
No, no, absolutely not.
So Edward Theodore Gein, often known simply as Ed Gein, was an American murderer, body snatcher, and suspected serial killer whose crimes gained widespread notoriety. What we do know is that
he was in love with his mother.
Yes.
I mean,
even though she was a piece of shit.
Yes, she was absolutely like one of those up straight like
Christian women.
Yeah, so she was like,
So he loved his mother without a doubt, and anybody that would talk shit about his mother would be his victim.
Yeah, like his brother.
Yes, the way he murders his brother is crazy. Like, it's just like, oh, she's over there.
And he said, "Bow." Straight up, he said, "Bow."
But then you realize that he's like schizophrenic.
Yeah, and
because the way he envisioned his brother just getting up after
and that I
him.
think was like that was like a hint saying, okay, like, this is literally like this is what's gonna happen for the rest of the episodes, the rest of the season.
Yeah, I think that's where he snaps.
Yeah, like that's literally his breaking point right there. That's like the taste he gets.
Because the taste that he got of, what do they call it, like he got shell-shocked, I guess. Because his girlfriend at the time showed him the pictures of the concentration camps.
And then
there were all the Jews that were
the dead bodies and shit.
And piles, and she even says like she thought they were like piles of logs.
Yeah, and see how the connection is on that though. Like you see how they did that, how he like he deals with logs and he cuts logs, and then how she says she thought he was a pile of logs. Like it was kind of like foreshadowing a lot of things in the first episode. I didn't realize, and at least I think that way because I sometimes read too much into things. But
and I didn't know if you realized too. Every single picture that showed. It kind of like blurred around it.
Yeah.
Like it was a fisheye lens type thing.
Yeah.
Where like you could show like his eyes were like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then with those pictures she showed him was also the comic book. Mm-hmm. And him basically being closed off and not knowing a lot of things because his mom was like, closing him off towards everything, you know. So that's like literally, like you said, shell shock, because it's like, shit, the first thing I see like this, you know.
So, Gein was arrested in 1957 in his hometown of Plainfield, Wisconsin, following the disappearance of local hardware store owner Bernice Warden. There was a discovery at his farm. When authorities searched his farmhouse, they made a grotesque discovery, finding Bernice Warden's body and a house of horrors, containing human remains and objects fashioned from body parts, including...
Okay.
And
we're going to be here a while, you folks. Yeah. Just let you know.
Whole human bones and fragments. A wastebasket, a trash can, made of human skin covering several chairs, human skulls mounted on bedposts, female skulls, some with the top sewn off, bowls made from human skulls, a corset made from a female torso skinned from shoulders to waist.
Damn. Shoulders, that's crazy.
Leggings made from leg skin, masks made from the skin of female heads, Mary Hogan's face mask in a paper bag, Mary Hogan's skull in a box, Bernice Warden's entire head in a burlap sack, Bernice Warden's heart in a plastic bag in front of Gein's potbelly stove, 9 vulvas, pussies, in a shoebox. Vaginas.
Shoebox.
A young girl's dress, and the vulvas of 2 females judged to have been about 15 years old. A belt made from female human nipples. 4 noses. A pair of lips on a window shade drawstring. A lampshade made from the skin of human face. Fingernails from female fingers. And that's just...
That's like probably just like the tip of the iceberg, honestly.
The tip of the iceberg. There's probably more.
Just hearing all that is very uncomfortable and unsettling and just very disgusting.
This is the shitty part. He wasn't found guilty because he was deemed mentally unfit for trial. So then he did go to trial for Bernice Warden, but he pleaded insanity. And he then got sent to a mental institution, but then he died in 1984 in that mental institution.
So he didn't get any punishment, though.
No, but he died slowly. He died slowly. He suffered.
He was suffering. Yeah.
But being said, just like a lot of other serial killers, like Charles Manson and Jeffrey Dahmer and Ted Bundy and BTK killer, stuff like that, it always influences other things. And this one, he influenced movies. So in the show also, it does show Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah.
Which is the guy who made Birds and Psycho and stuff like that. So despite the relatively low number of confirmed murders, the sheer gruesomeness and unconventional nature of Gein's activities cemented his place as a subject of morbid fascination. His case served as the inspiration for several iconic villains in horror fiction, including Norman Bates from the movie Psycho, Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and characters in The Silence of the Lambs.
That's crazy.
So I'll go into like a more of like in depth of it. Norman Bates is a serial killer in the movie Psycho.
Yeah.
And that's why it shows that one scene where Norma's in the shower.
Oh yeah, and then he goes
yeah. That's from Psycho. For Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like I explained to you, Leatherface was born with a grotesque face.
Yeah.
And he uses his chainsaw to saw off people's face. And then he makes masks and he puts them on his face so he can look normal.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then for Silence of the Lambs, he inspired Buffalo Bill, which is a serial killer who is obsessed with skin.
Yeah.
He wanted his mother, Buffalo Bill's mother wanted a daughter, like Ed Gein's mom wanted a daughter. And Buffalo Bill wanted to be a woman so badly that when he got older, he thinned his body out, and he would only kill fat women. Because their skin was so stretched out.
Yeah.
So that he can stretch it against his body. So even in the film, like, you can like see him put on like a skin suit.
Yeah.
And him like dancing around.
Yeah. Yep. Oh my god. That's very crazy. It's a lot, honestly. Like, it's very like
Okay. That's all of our stuff, honestly.
Yeah, today was it was a very gruesome episode.
But I had to capitalize it because it's brand new.
Yeah. It is brand new.
It's a brand new thing that just popped up. It's pop culture.
It's not like a brand new. He's not brand new, obviously.
No, but it's coming to light again, like the Jeffrey Dahmer one.
Yeah.
So that'll be the end of our episode.
Yep.
So I will.
I hope y'all liked today's episode. Very intriguing.
It's a very interesting episode. I really like this one.
Yeah, I did too.
I like going into gruesome stuff.
I know. I'm like, I don't mind it, but it's just like, it's uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable, but I do it because I don't know. I just do it. I just do it. I suck it up and I do it. I do it for y'all.
So you can listen to this episode and all the other episodes that we've done before on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Podbean, Amazon Music, YouTube Music. You can please send us your listener stories at lospicosopimentos1@gmail.com.
Yes, please. We want to listen. We want to hear all your stories, all your paranormal, creepy.
Yes, even if they're weird. Like,
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of crazy shit on TikTok lately.
Honestly, y'all, like, bring in those stories. We appreciate it.
I know I didn't read our sponsorship, but we do have a sponsor. It is Dubby. So if you go to dubby.gg, you can get 10% off on your next purchase using code Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
You can join our Discord channel. We haven't used it in a while, but it's still there. You can suggest things to us. You can comment on stuff. You can even be a guest on our podcast.
Period.
You follow us on TikTok, because apparently now TikTok is not going away anymore.
I wonder why.
Because the internet is big and they take down lots of people. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. And also the government shut down, so they can't do anything about it.
So yeah, follow us on TikTok. Get us to at least, we are right now at 50 followers. Get us to 70 and we can go live. And then you can see mine and Jackie's pretty faces.
Yes, not mine though, because I will not be there.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Because we do have YouTube music, you can listen to this episode and all our other episodes on YouTube music. And you can also comment on our stuff. Leave us a comment. Either me or Jackie will comment back. Please follow us on Instagram. I post a lot of just our episode stuff on there. You can pay for our Patreon. Right now it's at $3, and right now it's just a lot of like stories that Jackie has. Later on, if we do get listener stories, or we do get a lot more people like subscribing over there, we will post our episode there for our subscribers, and then you can listen to it on audio. But with that being said, I hope all of y'all have a great day or night whenever you're listening to it.
Or afternoon.
Whenever you're listening to us. And stay spicy, y'all. And Dracula, get off my cock.